Hey, Tackleberry, did you get my memo? He says, what memo? My memo about memos. We're sending out too many memos, and it's got to stop. I'll send out a memo. It's a good one. It's a good one. Any updates on Jungle Cruise? Nothing to share at this time. Been a while since anybody's touched that, to be honest. Diagon Alley be included in the rework of USO? Of course it will. We're rebuilding that entire park. So
everything that's in the park is included in the rework of
we're rebuilding everything. Any update on BGT? We have got some work happening on, I don't even know what parts of the park they are. Brendan's just gonna have to answer that one for me. I don't know anything about this park. There was a few new pieces of pixel art this week, and Iron Gwazi also has track and signs and things. I think the idea is that the phase that we're going to open of the new one is going over to Iron Gwazi. Is that what it is? I don't even know how this park is laid out.
Brennan is typing. Let him do the explaining, I guess.
For how close I live to this park, it's really unexcusable that I still have not gone there.
Just invite Brennan up here to speak, and
I could do that. You know what? We're going to do that. Welcome to the meeting, Brennan.
Ta-da!
Hi, Brennan. How you doing?
How'd I get here?
I hear you got a park coming up soon. Sorry to be like a talk show host.
I got a few parks coming up soon.
All right, tell us about Busch Gardens Tampa. What's happening?
Right, so for Busch Gardens Tampa, there has been quite a bit of work done this week. Actually, Iron Gwazi tech-wise is almost there. We just got to get the model in, more or less, which is really falling upon me because I just got to get the contrasting done on the texturing. But once that's all good to go, we will get that modeled into the game, set up a train for it, and hopefully be able to make our adjustments from there. Most likely the opening area for Iron Gwazi, if we're going to be reading this from east to west kind of format. So from the front entrance through Morocco, Eastern Terminus will most likely be at the caravan crossings right before heading into the edge of Africa, where Cheetah Hunt is. Wanting to go for Cheetah Hunt, but unfortunately just doesn't seem that we'll have enough time to get it all built out. But definitely
we don't have enough rocket fuel.
Well, less rocket fuel, we need rocket fuel, more we need pickaxes and shovels for the landscaping around that thing. Northern Terminus most likely will be the exit from my only reserve. I do plan on having my own reserve to be walkable as well. And then our Western Terminus being right at the Bird Gardens, where that begins. Not sure if I'll be including excursions and or the Springs Tap Room in that as well. Why did you post that?
It was really funny.
Go away.
Really funny. I think that's awesome.
All right. Gwazi will be part of that opening process.
Thanks for telling me about Busch Gardens Tampa. You could stay up here on the stage if you'd like. Or you could not. I'm not making you do anything. You could do whatever you want.
I was fine up here until I saw Jimmy.
Right. Okay. Brendan wants everyone. Now this is part of the talk show when the talk show host brings out the framed pictures, the thing that you don't want. And how about this?
The laughter. We need the obnoxious laughter.
Ha 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 ha. Oh, come on. We don't have a soundboard ready to go for obnoxious canned laughter.
You can't do soundboard and stage channels.
Oh no. Whatever. Please, I think Jimmy Fallon is the last late night host I'd want to be honest. But is what it is. Let's see. Sorry, we were just sitting here goofing off, and people were asking lots of questions. Will Walt Disney Studios include the new dimension of chills or the old DCA drop profile? So the way we do things here is we build things as currently as we can. So the idea would be to do new dimension of chills. As far as if we will have all three, there's 3 different ones, right? I don't know how many of the different ones we'll do. Maybe we'll start with just one of them. We'll see. It'll just again depend on what folks want to do, but we definitely would do it with as up-to-date things as we can. As far as when Galaxy's Edge is going to open, we don't know. We're working on it though. The great Moore has returned and he's doing some stuff, so that's fun. All right. Will we re-add the pre-show to Dinosaur eventually? Someone's just gotta want to do it, All right.
Well, we've caught up on questions. Look at
Yeah,
that.
we have. Look at that. We great. We great.
Just to emphasize too, it took me like a couple hours to do that Jimmy Fallon, the PA.
You guys want a fun, embarrassing Vex story? Vex told me it was done when we opened the ride, and then it wasn't done. You know?
What, dinosaur?
Yeah.
Ah.
The dinosaur pre-show.
Playing back.
Yeah.
Ryan went to Animal Kingdom, he spawned a bus, and he threw Vec under it.
I'm always throwing Vec under buses. It's like probably my favorite thing to do.
Maybe
how's Maker Faire? Oh, I talked about Maker Faire earlier in the show, but I love Maker Faire. It was a great time. We'll talk about it again because it was so much fun. I loved Maker Faire. It's a fun event. It was great meeting people. It was great. I met Sassy for the first time in person at Maker Faire, so that was awesome. Wow. So yeah, updates on Toontown. No, the work was done recently. There was some stuff done in Toontown recently. Actually, wait, what am I talking about? There was stuff in this week's roundup about it. Interiors for Mickey's house and Minnie's home. That's what they were called in the slides. Have been done over there. Sorry, that was Tokyo, wasn't it? No, it wasn't.
No, that was Disneyland.
That was Disneyland. So that's something. I was gonna say no, we're not. Yeah, you know what's happening. Yeah, there's stuff happening. So there you go. All right.
Mickey's house and Minnie's home.
That's what they said on the slides. I'm just reading what was on the slides, guys. All right. Look for Mark Twain. Man, I can't wait until doing AI stuff becomes cheap enough where I can just on a whim Control F Discord and be like, where was the picture of Mark Twain? And it'll just go back even though nobody said Mark Twain around it. Be great.
I personally can't wait until we have the Mark Twain audio spiel shouting out from the riverboat.
There you go. And then you're going to have it play when you go inside to go in Knott's Berry Farm next to the thing.
It's in like the Geodes and like fossil store for some reason.
It's weird. Let's see. If I've been to the new Cane's open in Orlando, I didn't realize that it opened. I'm waiting for mine to open in Lake Nona, which I was assured would be the first to open, and then it wasn't. So very upset about that. It was the first announced, not the first to open. How can I be the sponsor for Mickey Minnie's Runaway Railway? We are not currently accepting sponsorships. That being said, Darren and I have recently talked about it and how we would reinvigorate the sponsor program if we wanted to. I know there'd be tremendous interest for a lot of things now, so I don't know how we would reoffer them in a way that would make it fair. I feel like it's really scummy to do an auction, but I feel like that's the only way that we could suss out who wants it the most. So who knows? But we're thinking about it. It's happening. No timeline or no promises on anything, but we're thinking about it. Okay. I think we're going to end things off there for the evening. I want to thank you for coming. Enjoy the rest of your day and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. This meeting is adjourned. Thank you very much for coming down. Good night, everyone. Have a good one.